Welcome to PRMoment TV. Today's guest is Barry Leggetter, Executive Director of AMEC. AMEC is currently doing a lot of work looking at how to measure the impact of PR. Isn't the greatest surprise the fact that PR has not done more work to have a universal method of evaluating its impact?
Ben, it is and it isn't. Prior to joining AMEC 3 years ago, I spent 25 years in global PR consultancy. In PR, you get wrapped up in strategy, you get wrapped up in creativity. What you tend to forget is that what is just as important is you want to know that what you're doing is working. And so that's probably what I was guilty of for a large part of my PR career, and that same guilt ought to be felt by some PR professionals at the moment, although the mood is changing.
Are you finding there's a requirement for an international method to measure PR?
Very much so. AMEC's growth in the last 2.5 years has been quite dramatic internationally, and that's because more and more companies are now working multi-market. They want to work to a common standard. And what AMEC is all about is driving up global standards, helping clients, large and small, know that their programs are working, able to compare trends country to country, geographic region to geographic region.
I was lucky enough to attend Barcelona for the outlining of AMEC's key principles for evaluation. And I guess that in a sense was a line in the sand, wasn't it, in terms of where we are at PR-wise for evaluation. What do you intend to do now, having got to that stage? How is AMEC taking that forward?
Since Barcelona, which is only a couple of months ago, we've had 2 task forces in operation, one looking at social media measurement and the other looking at introducing a new form of validated metrics to replace AVEs.
Right.
Where we are at the moment is that I got this yesterday. This is the outline of the validated metrics approach, brand new approach, very exciting. We're taking that and presenting it to the North American Measurement Summit in New Hampshire in November. But that's only part of the process, because after that we're inviting the CIPR and the PRCA to come in on a consultative basis and review this, and then bring their own input to a conference we're holding in London on November 17, where we will discuss it. We'll discuss input from other organisations, and my hope is that we end up very soon afterwards with a new protocol that we can establish as our new standards.
I think everyone would agree that AMEC's doing some good work in this area, but to create, if you like, a global currency for measuring the output of PR, you know, that's a tough task you've set yourself. How are you going to take, well, the world with you, in a sense?
Ben, not every country is going to come with us.
Right.
But if we can, and I hate the expression, but it's a good one in this sense, if we can literally raise the bar, if we can explain to clients as well as PR professionals, here is a new approach, here are the benefits of that new approach, then we're doing our job, because we're educating the marketplace.
From a PRMoment reader perspective, if they're out there thinking, okay, I know AVEs aren't great, and I know I need to show to my clients, or be those in-house clients or otherwise, how I'm going to improve the impact, the measuring of the impact of my work. What do they do, and when do they see your type of methodology?
What PRMoment readers will see, starting with our November conference, is how they can use the new metrics. because your readers need to persuade either in-house teams, consultancy teams, or clients to make a change. And we realise that's often the hardest thing to do. So AMEC wants to help effect this change. In terms of timescales, we would hope that by the early part of December, we'll have our metrics after this full consultation established. But is it the end? No, it's the beginning of the end, because our work is to carry on, find new, better ways that every PR professional anywhere in the world can say, I get it, right. I understand.
And those principles will be publicly available. You don't have to join anyone to get to have access to them. You can download them from the AMEC site, from the PRMoment site, whatever.
Absolutely, and we'll make sure your readers are able to download from your site.
Okay, fantastic. Barry Leggetter, thank you very much.
My pleasure.